Today we have seen square of the numbers and its some property. Square of the numbers, suppose square of 4 is 4 multiplied by 4, 16. Square of 9 is 9 multiplied 9, 81. And its property we have seen. Today we will learn square root of the numbers. Square root is just opposite of the square. Square, for finding squares, we find 3 multiplied by 3, 9. So square of 3 is 9 and square root of 9 is 3. Means square root is just opposite process of the square. Square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 25 is 5. Square root of 36 is 6, and so on. So there are some process to find the square roots. And square root symbol is this. This symbol is the square root symbol. So there should be some process to find the square root. In our class there are 3 methods. There are 3 methods to find the square root. First one is repeated subtraction, which I will teach today. And next is prime factorization method, which I will teach tomorrow. And one more method is there, that is long division methods. So there are 3 methods for finding square roots. So today I am teaching you square root by repeated subtraction method. You see, already I have solved some question and I am explaining. So you see here, this is related with the worksheet 2. Means this such type questions you have to solve by following these examples, and this is given in book also, that is example number 2. So you see, I want to find square root 9. We will read it, square root of 9. Answer is 3 because 3 3s are 9. Square root of 9 is 3. So how 3 came? There should be some procedure. So this method is called repeated subtraction. As per the name, repeated subtraction means continuously we will subtract. What we will subtract? Odd numbers in the order. Odd numbers means 1, 3, 5. In this question also you see 1, 3, 5, 7. So we will subtract the odd numbers in repeated order. Repeated order. First you see, our question is repeated subtraction means continuously we will subtract. What we will subtract? Odd numbers in the order. Odd numbers means 1, 3, 5. In this question also you see 1, 3, 5, 7. So we will subtract the odd numbers in repeated order. Repeated order. First you see, our question is 9. We want to find the square root of 9. So we will subtract 9 minus 1, 8. This answer will be subtracted by another odd number, 3. Answer is 5. This answer will be subtracted by next odd numbers, 5. Now result is 0. When you will get result 0, so this came in how many procedure, how many steps? 1, 2, 3. So this answer is 3. That is why the square root of 9 is 3. You see another example. Square root of 16 is 4. So how this 4 came? This answer will come in 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see the steps how we will solve. 16 minus 1. First odd number. Answer is 50. This answer will be subtracted by next odd numbers, 3. Answer is 12. This 12 will be subtracted by another odd numbers, 5. 7. This will be subtracted by next odd number. So this is in sequence. This odd numbers in sequence. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Likewise you will do, and you will see when your answer is 0. Then you will stop your procedure and you will count the number of steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So square root of 16 is 4. So this is the steps you have to follow in worksheet number 2, and any 4 questions you will do. You will solve any 4 questions, your rough notebook. You prepare one rough notebook for solving this, which you are unable to solve. After opening school, we will again I will explain this. So these 4 questions we will do, and tomorrow I will teach you prime factorization method, finding square root by prime factorization method. So for that you ready prime factorization method already you have learned in class 6 and 7. So today you solve this in advance. You find in your rough notebook prime factorization of 16, 100, 121 and 500. This we will find only prime factorization. Then this method I will explain tomorrow. This is the prime factorization. Good evening students. Yesterday we have said how to find the square root by repeated subtraction method. Today we will learn how to find the square root by prime factorization method. As per the name prime factorization method, first of all we will find the prime factorization. As you see here, prime factorization of 225 is, this is the process which you have learned in your previous classes. That is 5 into 5 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Then we have two questions is there, find the square root. So we will put the square root symbol. After putting square root symbol, out of 1 pair 1 we will take outside from this prime factorization. As it is the just opposite of the square. In square what we do? We multiply the number, and in square root what we will do? From multiplication we will write 1 outside. So 5 multiplied by 5, from here 1 5 outside, 3 multiplied by 3 1 3 outside. So 5 into 3, answer is 50. So square root of 225 is 50. Now question number 3. In question number 3 it is asked that by what number 180 must be multiplied to make it perfect square. By what number 180 must be multiplied so that it becomes a perfect square. It means 180 is not a perfect square. So we will see once again the same procedure. Prime factorization method, we will find 180 by prime factorization. We will find its prime numbers. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. As a result, we see here we will make the pair. So 2 into 2 1 pair, 3 is also having 1 pair, but 5 is alone. Why it is alone? Because 180 is not a perfect square number. That is why it is asked by what number 180 must be multiplied. So 5 is alone. So by what number we will multiply? By 5. 5 is alone. So our answer is, first answer is 5 does not form a pair. We multiply by 5. 5 is our first answer. But in supplementary question, another asked that multiply 180 by that number and also find the result. Which is perfect square, and find its square root. So 180 will be multiplied by 5. So both the sides will multiply. 180, it's a prime factorization, and it is multiplied by 5. So both the side we are multiplying 5. So 180 into 5, 900, and this side also. And it is asked also find the square root of so obtained number. So our so obtained number is 900, and its square root procedure is same like question number 1. Out of 2 2 1 2, 2 3 1 3, 2 5 1 5. As a result it is 30. So the second answer is 30. So 180 is not perfect square. After multiplying by 5 it became perfect square, that is 900. So 30 is the square root of 900. Question number 2 was also find square root by multiplication methods. So like question number 3, you will solve question 2. Question in 4 it is asked by what number must be divided. So in what number must be divided, same procedure you will follow like question number 3. instead of multiply you will divide. Instead of multiply you will divide there. Question number 5 and 6, direct you have to find the square root of the given questions. Direct you will find the square root of the given questions. Question number 8, you will find the square root of the two numbers and you will add their result. That will be your final answer. Okay, thank you dear students.